Over 134.6 million naira worth of farm inputs are presently being redeemed by 1,260 farmers from across the 8 participating council areas of Anambra State. The farm inputs, which are for the 2022 wet season farming facilitated by FGN IFAD VCDP, will cover a total of 704 hectares of rice and cassava farms. Over now to our agri correspondent, Ebeleze, for details.
The redemption exercise across the council areas by a team led by the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Foster Ihejiofo. The team appreciated the degree of execution, compliance of officers and farmers' enthusiasm towards receiving highly subsidized inputs. Speaking, Commissioner Ihejiofo, who described the exercise as a gracious act of government in partnership with IFAD to ensure food security, appealed to beneficiaries to reciprocate the gesture by ensuring that the inputs are put to good use to produce food abundantly and at affordable rate. Dr. Ihejiofo warned that any farmer caught indulging in sharp practices with the input will lose the privilege, sanctioned and excluded from future distributions. The State Program Coordinator, Federal Government IFAD VCDP, Mr. Nnamdi Agwucha, explained that the inputs, which are redeemed at 50% subsidized rate, are purely for farmers that belong to cooperative societies and cultivate 1 to 5 hectares of rice or cassava farm. Mr. Agwucha specifically announced that while a hectare of rice farm is entitled to 4 bags of 200 kilograms of NPK fertilizer, 2 bags of 100 kilograms of urea fertilizer, 40 kilograms of certified rice seed, and 2 liters of both selective and non-selective herbicides. A hectare of cassava farm will receive 4 bags of 200 kilograms of NPK fertilizer, 50 bundles of certified cassava cotton, and 2 liters of both selective and non-selective herbicides. He, however, appealed to the federal government to allow the state coordination offices of federal government IFAD VCDP to commence budget implementation after it has been approved at the state level by the communities and steering committee to avert late distribution. On his part, the head, State Project Coordinating Unit SPU, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, saddled with the responsibility of monitoring donor agencies' projects domiciled in the state, Mr. Vin Wangwo, described the redemption exercise as impressive, going by its transparent nature.
These inputs are given as subsidized rate. You heard that. They should utilize these inputs because inputs are very expensive now in the market. So they should put this into maximum use so that at the end of the day we'll get bumper harvest. Anambra will not be the home for every other Nigeria to come and get food.
Speaking on behalf of other farmers at Orumba South Secretariat Umunze, the redemption venue for farmers from the council area, Mr. James Igweka, who lauded the federal government IFAD VCDP for subsidizing the inputs for them, building their capacities and bequeathing to them best agronomic practices, promised their readiness to reciprocate the gesture by putting the inputs into good use. From Achala, in Oka North Local Government Area, Ebele Eze, reporting for ABS News.